Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you what I think are the best First Communion cards. If you like them, I really hope you'll feel inspired and craft along with me. For today's project, I'm going to use cutting die from Crafter's companion called Decadent Butterfly. As you can see, it is a shaped cutting die, which you can use for a variety of occasions. But today, it is time to create some First Communion cards. I'm going to die cut it with solid gold, Centura metallic card from Crafter's Companion, and also Snow White. Off camera, I also die cut it with black card. I put it on a piece of copy paper. I scan it through my ScanNCut machine, and then my machine remembered the shape, so I created the base for my card, the front and the back. So you'll need two pieces, but I'm going to show you in a minute. So it is time to assemble the card together. Super quick and simple, right? As you can see, the shine is absolutely beautiful on this card. I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue, magic glue, to put all those elements together. I really like it because first of all, you do have time to maneuver the elements and it dries clear. And I also think that the solid gold and Snow White card from Crafter's Companion, these are just so beautiful, stunning and elegant. So I think they are perfect for First Communion. If you agree, please let me know in the comments down below. I also think they will be good for weddings and baptism. Maybe that will be a future idea. I also die cut the sentiment with gold mirror card, and this one is in Polish because all the First Communion cards I created this year, at least so far, are for the Polish people. So that's why all the sentiments are in Polish. But here I use gold mirror card, and here on the beautiful card we created I also have that gold, solid gold. So I have variation in those gold colors, and I think that is so cool. And here on the die cut I created, I use gold paint. So in the end, I'm going to have 3 different gold colors. Super cool, right? And I really like how all the gold, when it touches or catches the light, it is so different. From my stash, I found those beautiful foam flowers I created last year, and I thought they would be perfect for this occasion. So I only choose the white ones here, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun to put them on a card front. Super quick and easy. So to be honest, these were the quickest First Communion cards I've ever created. The only thing you need to keep in mind if you want to use foam flowers, like in this case, you have to create a box, because otherwise they would go flat in the envelope and we want those flowers to have beautiful dimension. From my stash, I'm going to use those beautiful leaves, and they come from Marta's Dębicka beautiful digital collection, and if you're interested in that, I left the link in the description down below. And I think these leaves are perfect for so many different occasions as well. As you can see, you can tear them up and you can shape them. And I learned that technique from Paper Monica on YouTube, so you can check her channel as well. She's absolutely amazing crafter, and she's got so many tips that she shares with everyone. When these elements are ready, again I'm going to use my hot glue gun to put them on a card. So all we need in the end is the name of the recipient. So this way, this card will be personalized. And that's what I like about First Communion cards. I think that's what makes them very special. And actually, what do you think about this shape for First Communion cards? If you haven't seen my video from yesterday using beautiful green design papers from Craft O'Clock, the link is at the top right corner. And also, I'm going to leave the link at the very end of this video, so you can watch it if you missed it. So when these elements are ready, it will be time to put the name of the recipient, right? So just to make sure everything matches beautifully, I'm going to use gold mirror cut and those cutting dies from Tonic Studio. These are my favorite when it comes to alphabet cutting dies. I think this size is beautiful and it is so perfect for so many different occasions. I'm going to use my low tack tape just to make sure all the letters are on the same line. So this is the way to keep them straight. And I learned that technique from Jennifer Maguire on her YouTube channel. So I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue. I'm going to get rid of the excess of glue on my hand and then take the low tack tape very gently. Here you don't want to rush. Trust me, just be as gentle as you can. Now using my scoring board from Crafter's Companion and another panel I created with my ScanNCut machine, I'm going to create a top flap. And this white card is 300 GSM white multi-purpose card, and I think it is perfect for card bases. If you want to get this one, I left the link in the description down below. And literally, it is time to put the front and the back together. It's always a good idea to add a few drops of liquid glue, then hold it for a couple of seconds until it sets properly, and open the card and burnish it inside. This is my very big tip for you. If you want your cards to look professionally finished, I do encourage you to use it that way. So when this is ready, yes, we can put it in a box so you can create it yourself or you can buy one, but I always make mine. And then I use the aperture so I can put acetate so the recipient can actually see how the card looks like. There is plenty of space to write your message inside, and it is time for cut number 2. You know the drill, so I use the same cutting die and I'm going to put all those elements together again. But to be honest, in the end, I created 3 cards all together. If you know me, you know how much I like creating 3 cards at one go. I think that really saves your time, because you do have one very beautiful design, so why not create 3 at the same time, right? So if you've never ever done that, I do encourage you to do so. And again, I'm going to put that beautiful snow white in the middle. And for this card, the recipient is blonde. So I colored in my girl with blonde hair. But first, this time I'm going to put the front and the back of the card together. Again, that scoring board from Crafter's Companion, in my opinion, is the best. I use it every single day in my crafting. So, whenever you put all those elements together, I do encourage you to use liquid glue instead of any tape, because we want those cards to last forever. And again, just burnish it inside, and then we have to decorate the card. It is time for a sentiment, and I use exactly the same cutting die in Polish and gold mirror card. And to be honest, I really like all the shines of the gold elements I've got on my cards. But if you want, you can also add some gold gems on your design. Also wonder, do you actually have that cutting die from Crafter's Companion? If you do, please let me know what occasion did you use it for, or did you use some dimensional cards? I would really like to know. It is one of my favorite cutting dies in my stash, and I think it is so versatile. It is time to add a few flowers. Again, I use some white here, and yes, it is time for a glue gun. Just be careful whenever you use it, because it really is hot and you don't want to burn your fingers. So when these elements are ready, it is time to put the leaves. But at this point, I thought I liked the card, but is there a way I can add something special? So I had to look at my stash and I thought, should I add some gold gems? Because all those gold will look really good on my card. But in the end, guess what? I decided against it. I thought, why not use some pearls? Because I haven't used them in quite a long time. So I thought, yes, let's go with pearls, because I thought with the silver inside of those beautiful white flowers, that will work better with pearls instead of gold gems. If you agree with me, please let me know in the comments down below. As you can see, with any leaves you've got, you can always make them smaller. And sometimes actually having one leaf instead of 3 together, that works even better, because it depends on the size of your flowers. So when these are ready, yes, it will be my favorite time to put the embellishments on the card, which is obviously putting the pearls. But first, we have to put the name of the recipient. And this one was super short. This one only has 4 letters. It is time to use low tack tape. And again, this is super easy trick to do. All you have to do is to make sure that the glue sets properly on your card before you take the tape away. But anyway, it is super cool trick to do. And if you want, you can always adhere all the letters separately, but I think it just takes so much time. Sometimes it is worth it, but not all the time. So, it is ready. Just be super gentle with peeling the tape, and it will be my favorite time, which is adding some pearls. As you can see, I only have couple left in my stash, but I'll probably get some more. So here is the finished card. So what do you think about this? Do you like it with the pearls, or would you just leave it without the pearls? And as you can see, the card stands proudly on a flat surface. Now you can see the cards together I created, but also off camera I created one more with another girl here. So here you can see all three cards side by side, and I wonder, did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Do you feel inspired? I really hope you do. And next week, over the weekend, I'm going to have some more First Communion projects for you. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting!